Hello, welcome to the third episode of CPTV. I'm Nick Garrett.
And I'm James Heldridge. In this episode of CPTV, we'll be looking into the club where fighting is encouraged.
Anthony Kowal sits down with basketball transfers Jalen Hunter, and Thomas Faber talks about adjusting to life here at Prep.
For our last story, we've put together a video on why you should take media production next semester. But first, here are some upcoming events.
At the J-Mart, jackets, sweatshirts, and more are up to 40% off while supplies last. On February 8th, we'll have a 9:35 late start, and February 10th, the Junior J basketball team travels to Kansas City to face Rockhurst High School.
Make sure to attend Mom Prom on February 12th with the theme as Mardi Gras.
Also, start finding a Valentine now because Valentine's Day is February 14th.
We will have a C-Day February 15th and an 8:35 late start on the 20th.
On February 2nd, we'll find out how many more weeks of winter we have with the 132nd annual Groundhog Day.
For our first story, Patrick Dowd takes a look into a club where fighting is not only encouraged, but it won't get you demerits.
One of the most talked about potential clubs at the beginning of the year, the CP Boxing Initiative is now in full effect.
So we started the Creating Prep Boxing Initiative because we thought Prep really needed a boxing club. It's a world famous sport, and a lot of kids at Prep showed they would have an interest in joining the boxing club.
Held at Grover Wiley's Punch Fitness every day after school, the boxing club gives students a chance to enhance their fighting skills.
So a typical boxing practice, it's about 2 days a week is conditioning, free weights, sprints. 2 other days is just boxing training, like just hitting a bag or practicing your forearm punching. And then about 1 day a week you do sparring, which is just one-on-one boxing match with like a fellow teammate.
Co-founders Harry Bogus, Alex Coons, and Dominic Wiley wanted to create a club many students would be interested in, and Boxing Club was at the top of the list.
So mainly what went into starting the boxing club was I had to look for a very long time at which different places I could go to be able to actually have high school students be able to enter and then train regularly each week and easily. And me and Mr. Kennedy worked together to eventually find Grover Wiley's Punch Fitness, and from there we just found a location and it all started rolling from then on. We were able to organize times for that.
Students in the boxing club will receive intense training and conditioning, and if they have completed the necessary training, they will have a chance of sparring with a partner.
So basically what the future is for the boxing club is to honestly get as many people to join first off, but then from there on work into eventually having everybody being able to spar, everyone being able to punch perfectly with the best form possible. Even for some people, maybe if it interests them that much, maybe even get them to the level where they could actually be able to do fights outside of the club and actually professionally or even on from there. So
The Boxing Club is an exciting new club at Prep and will sure be around for years to come. This is Pat Dowd reporting for CPTV.
For our next story, Anthony Kowal sits down with Jalen Hunter and Thomas Faber on playing the sport they love.
What made you transfer to Prep, and what has been your favorite thing to do so far?
After meeting with some of my teammates from OSA and really getting along with them, I talked to my family about transferring there because I thought it was a better opportunity for me, not only athletically but academically too.
I transferred to Prep to my mom's job. She got fired in Des Moines and she got a new job in Omaha. And that's when she was born here, so I knew it would be a good fit. And so far, Prep, I really enjoyed this basketball.
Now you guys have played in a few games. What do you feel are your strengths and weaknesses with the new team?
I feel like our strength is that everybody knows our role and how we have so many players that can do so many different things. And I don't think we have any weaknesses as a team. We have little lulls here and there. We usually keep it together.
I have to agree with that. Chemistry's pretty good, but the our weaknesses, I don't think we have too many. Just maybe a few little loopholes.
What do you do to prepare for your first game of prep?
First thing I did, I just talked with all my family, like my grandparents and stuff like that, and just all told me just to calm down and everything will be fine. Just when I remember warming up the first game and I was just like, yeah, this is just a regular game for me. I didn't even feel anything.
I was trying not to think too much, just play my game, and I played so many games before. I just knew what my ability was.
What is your favorite warm-up song?
I think my favorite one is Butterfly Effect that we play. I usually just listen to some songs in my head that I usually just sing in my head. So.
I don't know, probably like Get Off by Lonzo Ball, because he's the best rapper.
Our last story, Tristan Remick makes a pitch to you to take our class, Media Production, next school year.
I think it's a lot of work, but it's a lot of fun. I think you know they approach the class and they say, "Man, it's a lot of work," but it is a lot of fun. I mean, we're making TV, we're doing a live broadcast, which is a cool opportunity.
I wanted to stay in media too after Intro to Media because the photography really clicked for me. It was really fun.
In the Intro to Media class, I had a really fun experience just going through that class and creating videos and shooting photos and editing. And I guess that kind of inspired me to bring my talents and the things that I liked into this class.
I think it's unique just because it's student driven. My goal is, and I've told my students this, that I want it to be 100% student driven. I want the students to make the editorial decisions. I want the students to make, to help other students and critique them. I think that's one big, huge component. I think that's a little bit different. I think it's a little bit maybe looser structured.
You can learn to do a lot more stuff like photography. I know a lot of people like to do that for jobs. And you can do video, you could be a videographer. I'm pretty sure that's the name. And you could learn how to broadcast and do it on your own if you ever want to.
I kind of want them to explore their passions rather than just be pigeonholed just to be writing, or rather just be pigeonholed into just be photography. If the kid wants to do photography for 3.5, 4 years, that's great. But I like to give them the options. I'm a big proponent of student choice.
It's enjoyable, inspiring, because I really never knew about like a media class. It sounded dumb to me, and then I tried it out one semester, and it was amazing. It's really awesome.
I would definitely recommend this to another student just because I know a lot of them are skeptical about coming into this class, and I think they'd really enjoy it if they did because I learned so many new things.
I would recommend a student to take the Intro to Media class because it embraces them into all the different activities of the media production class, like photography, video, live broadcast, possibly broadcast, and writing. And you can just get a taste of it. It's not a full thing. It's sort of like in the name, introducing you into it. You get a taste of everything.
I'd like to think it's fun. It's something that's different. It's fun. I think you're in high school. I think part of high school is to have fun and to try new things before you go to college. And I think this is one of those things where not only that, but it's got transferable skills, meaning you're going to need to know how to talk to people. You're going to need to know how to research. You're going to need to know how to do things on your own. And I think that's what this class enables you to do.
Thank you for watching our third edition of CPTV. I'm Nick Garrett.
And I'm James Heldridge. Tune in next time for news and events.
Yeah.